Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty. So, in the previous class, we discussed JEE Mains 2025 questions pertaining to Trigonometry chapter. In the previous two classes, we have completed January session questions, and in today's session, yeah, I am audible. So, in this session, we will be covering April session, okay, and I think we will need one more session to complete the April session PYQs of trigonometry. So, today we will be starting with April session PYQs pertaining to trigonometry. So, today we are having 6 questions to be solved. So, let us start friends, and first of all welcome to day 9 of our 100 days challenge for JEE Mains 2026. Fine. Once again, I would like to remind you, like I did yesterday, that our new batch for JEE Mains is starting from September 1st. So, please do join the batch if you need some hand holding support and also one-on-one mentorship. Clear? So, let us start with the discussion friends. So, in this question what they are asking, so this was asked in 4th April first shift. If 10 sin power 4 theta 15 cos power 4 theta is equal to 6, then the value of 27 cosec theta cosec power 6 theta plus 8 secant power 6 theta by 16 secant power 8 theta is what? Typical trigonometry based question, fairly simple question. Okay, it appears a little calculative, not a problem, let us do it. Okay, definitely when you get sin and cos, definitely you know that you have to convert either of them to either sin to cos or cos to sin, correct? So, let us write down first. First, what they were given? They were given us 10 sin power 4 theta plus 15 cos power 4 theta is equal to what? Is equal to 6. Okay. So, sin power 4 theta I can write it as sin square theta whole square 10 plus cos square theta, cos power 4 theta I can write it as what? This I can write it as cos square theta whole square theta. This cos square theta I can write it as what friends? 1 minus sin square theta. So, this will become what? 1 minus sin square theta whole square, okay, because cos square theta whole square is there. So, this will become 1 minus sin square theta whole square. Now, what I should do friends? Let me put t is equal to sin square theta. So, this will become what friends? This will become 10 t square plus 15 times 1 minus t whole square is equal to 6. This is what I will have. Now, let us further simplify. 10 t square plus 15 t square minus 2t. Minus 2t means this will be minus 2t means a minus b whole square. Minus 2t means this will become minus 30t is equal to 6. Minus 30t is equal to 6. Now, what do we have? 25t square minus 30t. Okay, 15 minus 6 is plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, this is nothing but, if you see, this is nothing but 5t minus 3 whole square, that is a minus b whole square. 5t minus 3 whole square is equal to 0. This implies t is equal to 3 by 5. T is equal to 3 by 5. That means what? T is equal to 3 by 5 means this implies t is nothing but what? Sin square theta. So, we have sin square theta is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Let us not write sin theta is equal to root 3 plus or minus root 3 by 5. Okay. Plus or minus, forget, no need to worry about that, because let us take the positive value. Okay, let us take the positive absolute values. So, if sin square theta is equal to 3 by 5, what about cos square theta? So, first let us write the triangle here. So, see here, as per this triangle, sin theta will be what? Root 3 by root 5. So, definitely 5 minus 3, this will be 2. That means what? This will be root 2. This will become root 2. So, what will be cos square theta? Cos theta will be what? Root 2 by root 5. Cos square theta will be what? Cos square theta will be what? 2 by 5. Okay. So, once I got sin square theta, cos square theta, definitely I can find the value of what is given. What is that they are given? They are asking us to find the value of 27. They are asking us to find the value of 27 cosec power 6 theta plus 8 into 6 theta divided by 16 times secant power 8 theta. This is what they are asking us. Cosec means what? Inverse of sine. Secant means what? Inverse of cos. So, let us put the values here. 27 into cosec power 6 in terms of sine square, it will become what? 1 by sine cube theta. 1 by sine cube theta, that will be nothing but 5 by 3 whole cube plus what is this? Secant power 6 in terms of cos square theta, it will become 1 by cos cube theta. This will become what? 8 into what is cos square theta? It is nothing but 2 by 5. So this will become what, friends? This will become 5 by 2. This will become 5 by 2 whole cube. Similarly, secant power 8 in terms of cos square, it will become cos power 4 theta. So 1 by, this will become 16, 1 by inverse of cos. So this will become what? 1 by 5 by 2 whole to the power of 4. Now see here, observe carefully, everything here cancels. Here 3 cube is 27, so I can cancel this. 2 power cube is 8, I can cancel this. 2 power 4 is 16, so I can cancel this. So I am left with only the numerators. So this is what? 5 cube plus 5 cube is what? This will become 2 times 5 cube divided by what I have? 5 power 4. 5 power 4. So this I will have it as, if I cancel, I have 2 by 5. Very simple question. So the answer is what? Option D is the right answer, friends. That is, option D is the right answer. Okay. Our trick is, first you have to convert this either sine or sine to cos or cos to sine. I have converted cos to sine in terms of 1 minus sine square theta. Then I have taken t is equal to sine square theta. Then I will get this quadratic equation. I will solve this. I will get it as 5t minus 3 whole square. So t will be equal to 3 by 5. That is, sine square theta is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, that means what? Sine theta is equal to root 3 by root 5. So definitely I can get cos theta also. Cos theta will be root 2 by root 5. So cos square theta will be 2 by 5. So this is solved. These are what? Cosecant, secant are reciprocal relations of sine and cos respectively. Just I will put the values, substitute the values, on simplification I will get 2 by 5. So we got to solve this question, friends. Doubt, rhythm singular doubt. What is the doubt? Kindly ask me, what is your doubt? Good morning first. What is the doubt? Kindly ask me. I should explain again? Sure, I will explain again. Sure, I will explain again. See here. Just pay attention. Last step, na? Okay, let me elaborate and explain. So here we are having, I will explain again. See here, 27 into what is this? 5 cube by 3 cube plus 8 into 5 cube by 2 cube divided by 16 into 5 to the power of 4 by 2 to the power of 4. 3 cube is what? 3 cube is 27. So this is same as this one. 2 cube is what? 8. So I can cancel this and this. I can cancel this and this. 2 power 4 is what? 16. So I can cancel this and this. So I will have what? 5 cube plus 5 cube is what? 5 cube plus 5 cube divided by what I have? I have 5 power 4. 5 cube plus 5 cube is 2 times 5 cube. 2 times 5 cube divided by 5 power 4. Okay, this cube, this will become cancelled. So I will get what? I will get 2 by 5. 1 5 will be remaining. I will get 2 by 5. Clear now, rhythm? Rhythm singular, is it clear now? Understood? Got it? Why it is 2 by 5? Last step, did you understand? Clear? Why it get cancelled? Did you understand? Kindly respond. Clear? If you have further doubts, you can put it in the comment section. After the class also, I will be seeing through it. I will respond in the comment section also, not a problem. But please be consistent to the classes. It will be highly beneficial to you. Okay. All right, friends. Let us move to the next question. So let me minimize this. You can take a screenshot of the solution if you want, so that please, if you are college going student, please come back and revise this, and that revision in the sense you have to solve it by yourself. Then come back to the solution and check where you are doing the mistake or where you are having the doubt, or you put it in the comment section. I will see through each and every comment. Okay. So please take a screenshot of this solution. So let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Please be patient and please stay till the end of the session. That's my request. Now look at this question. If they are telling here in this, they are telling if for theta belonging to minus pi by 3 to 0, that is closed interval, this is closed interval, the points, what is that? The points x comma y is given as 3 tan theta plus pi by 3, y is 2 tan theta plus 2 times tan of theta plus pi by 6. 3 times tan of theta plus pi by 3, this is 2 times tan of theta plus pi by 6. Lie on the line, this is xy, ax, beta y, gamma, okay, beta y, this is alpha x, this is alpha x, beta y plus gamma is equal to 0. Then alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square is what? So we have to get this equation and then we will have to compare and we will get the value of alpha, beta, gamma. First of all, they have given x. Okay, x is what? 3 times tan theta, 3 times tan of theta plus pi by 3. Y is what? 2 times tan of theta plus pi by 6. So let us write down first. Okay, let us write down that first. Okay, so x is given as what? They have given us the ordered pair. Ordered pair of x comma y is what? 3 times tan theta plus pi by 3, comma 2 times tan of theta plus pi by 6. So x is given as what? 3 times tan of theta plus pi by 3. Okay, so let us solve this first. So x is given like this. This is nothing but what? Tan of a plus b. Tan of a plus b is what? Tan of a plus b is what? Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Correct na? This will become what? X is equal to 3 times within bracket tan theta. Tan pi by 3 is what, friends? Tan pi by 3 means tan 60. Tan 60 is root 3 divided by 1 minus, what is it? 1 minus tan theta into tan pi by 3, that is tan pi by 3 is root 3 itself. Okay, this is what we have. Now I will cross multiply this. This will become what? This will become what, friends? X minus root 3 tan theta x, just normal cross multiplication. This will become what? 3 into tan theta numerator plus 3 root 3 plus 3 root 3. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. Now further simplification, I will x minus 3 root 3 will become this side. All the tan terms I will take one side. So this will become what? 3 tan theta plus root 3 tan theta x. Root 3 tan theta x. Now x minus 3 root 3, here tan is common, right? I can take tan outside. So tan theta into 3 plus root 3 x. This is what I have. Now what is tan theta? What is the value of tan theta? Tan theta will be equal to x minus 3 root 3 divided by 3 plus root 3 x. This is what I have for tan theta. Okay, this is what I have for tan theta. Fine, let me write this as 1. Okay, now they have given y also, right? They have given y also. What is the value of y? Y is nothing but equal to 2 times tan of theta plus pi by 6 plus pi by 6. Here also it is the same. Here what we are using again, it is tan of a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, so this will become what, friend? This will become 2 times tan of, what is this? Tan theta plus tan pi by 6. Tan pi by 6 is tan 30, that will become 1 by root 3 divided by 1 minus tan theta into 1 by root 3. This is what we have. Okay, this is what we have. Now let me take the LCM. This will become what? Root 3 tan theta plus 1 by root 3 divided by root 3 minus tan theta, okay, by root 3. Directly I can write, anyways I will cancel it here. So this will become what, friends? This will become y is equal to, this y is equal to, okay, y is equal to 2 into root 3 tan theta plus 1 divided by root 3 minus tan theta. Root 3 minus tan theta, this is what you have. Now let us cross multiply. So y into this one. So this will become what? I am cross multiplying. So this will become what? Root 3y, okay, root 3y minus y into tan theta is equal to 2 times root 3 tan theta plus 2 plus 2. This is what I have. So let me write tan terms one side, other terms other side. Root 3 y minus 2 is equal to 2 root 3 tan theta plus what is that I have? Plus y tan theta. Plus y tan theta. This is what I have. Now let me take here tan theta common. I can take tan theta common here, correct? No? I can take tan theta common here. So this will become what? Root 3 y minus 2 is equal to, okay, tan theta if I take common, this will become what, friends? 2 root 3 plus y. 2 root 3 plus y. This is what I have. Now I want what? Tan theta. So tan theta will be equal to what, friends? Tan theta will be equal to root 3 y minus 2 divided by 2 root 3 plus y. Okay, this is what I have. Okay, tan theta is equal to root 3 y minus 2 by 2 root 3 plus y. So I got another value of tan theta. Okay, this is equation 2. So this value is also equal to tan theta. This value also equal to tan theta. Definitely equation 1 and equation 2 I can equate. Okay, equation 1 and equation 2 definitely I can equate because both are corresponding to tan theta itself. So if I equate equation 1 and equation 2, what will I get? I will get what? Equation 1 and equation 2 I can equate because they are both equal to tan theta. So what I will get? I will get x minus 3 root 3 by 3 plus root 3 x is equal to, what is that I have? Root 3 y minus 2 divided by what I have? 2 root 3 plus y. This is what I have, friends. Now we have to just do cross multiplication. We will get an equation. We have to just do cross multiplication. So on cross multiplication, what I will get? So just do cross multiplication, x into this. So this will become what? 2 root 3 x plus xy, okay, minus here, minus this is 3 into 2 is 6, root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 6 into 3 is 18, minus 18, minus, okay, minus 3 root 3 y is equal to, so 3 into root 3 is 3 root 3 y minus 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, okay, plus root 3 into root 3 is just 3, okay, xy plus 3xy, fine, plus into minus minus, okay, 2 root 3 x minus 2 root 3 x. This is what we have. Now see here, friends, here I am having just xy, here I am having 3xy. Everything let me take to RHS. Okay, what I will get? Let me write it here. 3xy, see, 3xy minus xy, I will get it as 2xy. Okay, I will get it as 2xy. Okay, here what I am having? Minus 2 root 3x, here I am having plus 2 root 3x. If I send it that side, what I will get? I will get it as minus 4 root 3x. I will get it as what, friends? I will get it as minus 4 root 3x. Okay, now what about this one? Coefficient of y, minus 3 root 3 y, here it is plus 3 root 3 y. If I send it that side, what I will get? I will get it as plus 6 root 3 y, plus 6 root 3 y. Here I am having minus 18. If I send it that side, I will get it as minus 6 plus 18. That is nothing but equal to what? That will be plus 12 is equal to 0. This is what I have, friend. This is what I have. Now let us further simplify this. This will be what? 2xy. Okay. Okay. Let us see what I can take common. Let me take 2 common. Otherwise, let me divide throughout by 2. Okay. Let me divide throughout by 2. If I divide the entire equation, the entire above equation, if I divide by 2, what I will have? Xy, okay, minus 2 root 3 x plus 3 root 3 y plus 6 is equal to 0. Now what is the equation that they have given? We have to compare this with the equation that they have given. What is the equation that they have given, friends? Xy plus xy. What is the equation that they have given, friends? Xy plus alpha x plus beta y plus gamma is equal to 0. On comparing this, what I will get? Xy no, not required for us. Alpha value is what? Minus 2 root 3. Correct? No, alpha value we will get it as minus 2 root 3. Beta value will get it as what? Beta value will get it as 3 root 3. I am comparing. See here, alpha value, beta value, beta value will get it as 3 root 3. What about gamma value? Gamma value I will get it as 6. See, gamma 6. Okay, gamma value I will get it as 6. Now what they are asking us to find, friends? Alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square. So they are asking us to find alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square. Alpha square means nothing but what? 2 root 3 whole square. So 2 root 3 means 2 into 2 is 4. Minus will become positive because squaring. Okay. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 4 into 3 is 12. Plus beta square. Beta square means 3 root 3 whole square. That is 3 into 3 is 9. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 9 into 3 is 27. 27 plus gamma square is 6 square, that is 36. So look at the unit digit. 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay. That is 3. 3 plus 2 5. So in the unit digit we are getting 5. The only that option that is having unit digit as 5 is option A. Okay. We can go directly like this. Otherwise let us calculate directly also. So this is what? 12 plus 36 is 48. 48 plus 27 is what? 48 plus 27 is nothing but 75. So option A 75 is the right answer to this question, friends. Option A 75 is the right answer to this question. This is conceptually very simple. Only concept that we are using is what? Tan of A plus B. Okay, tan of A plus B, what is the formula that we are having? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Only that is the concept that we are using. Rest everything is just simplification. Rest everything is just simplification. Here also we are getting one value of tan. Here also we are getting one value of tan. Then we are equating just normal algebra. That's it. Just taking what? Cross multiplication we are doing, and on further simplification we will get the equation in terms of the given equation, and then equating the coefficients we will get alpha, beta and gamma. Then we can find alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square. That's it, friends. Very simple question. I know calculatively it is little intensive. Calculatively it is little intensive, understand, but conceptually very simple. It is from the basics. Okay. So you must be able to identify this. Clear, friends? I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. Please take a screenshot of this. This will be useful for you. Rhythm Singla, did you understand this question? Got it? Any online students, if you have doubt, please do put it in the comment section. Rhythm Singla, got it? This question? Please take a screenshot of the solution before you go to the next one. All right, let us move to the next one, friends. See, I have told you previous class also. I have told you trigonometry doesn't mean it's only trigonometry. We are including even inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so that comprehensively we are covering trigonometry. Fine. So here in this question they were given, if y is equal to cos of pi by 3 plus cos inverse of x by 2, then value of x minus y whole square plus 3y square is equal to what? They are asking the value of this is equal to what? This is numerical value based question. 2nd April second shift question. Okay, 2nd April second shift question, this question. Okay. Now what they are asking? X minus y whole square plus 3y square is equal to what? Cos of pi by 3 plus cos inverse of x. This is nothing but what? This is of which form? So first let me write down cos of pi by 3 plus what is it? Cos inverse of x by 2, correct? Cos inverse of x by 2. This is similar to what? Cos of a plus b, correct? No, cos of a plus b is nothing but what? Cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. See, please do watch the concept classes of trigonometry where I have discussed each and every concept in detail. Okay, and you need not by heart any of these formulas. I have told you certain tricks, using that no need to by heart any formulas. Certain tricks, using that you will be able to easily get to know the formulas. Okay, why it is plus, here it is minus, everything you will understand. Okay, clear? Please watch the concept classes that is in our playlist. Please go through that. Okay. Fine. So here same thing let us apply. Here a is pi by 3, here b is what? Here b is cos inverse of x by 2. Here this is a, this is b. So cos pi by 3. So this is what? Cos pi by 3 into cos inverse of x by 2 minus sin pi by 3 into sin of cos inverse of x by 2. This is what you have. Cos pi by 3 is what, friend? Cos pi by 3 is nothing but cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos of cos inverse of x by 2 is x by 2 itself, minus sin pi by 3 is what, friend? Sin pi by 3 is what? That is sin 60. That is nothing but root 3 by 2. Sin of cos inverse of x by 2. Sin in terms of cos. Definitely I need inside sin only, because outside sin is there. So for this, see here, let me draw a triangle. So cos theta, this is theta, so this is x by 2. Okay, then definitely this will become what? This will become what? This will become hypotenuse square minus this square. So that is hypotenuse square is 4, this is x square. So 4 minus x square, okay, 4 minus x square under the square root, So this will become what, friend? This will become sin of cos inverse of, instead of cos inverse I have to write it as sin inverse of root of 4 minus x square. Okay, so this will become what? This will become x by 4 minus root 3 by, so this should be divided by 2, this should be divided by 2 because hypotenuse is there. So root 3 by 2, okay, into sin of sin inverse of x is, that is nothing but 4 minus x square by 2. Okay, this is what we have. Okay, this is nothing but what? This is equal to y. This is equal to y. This entire thing is equal to y. This is equal to y. So this will become what? X by 4 minus root 3 into square root of 4 minus x square by 4. This is what we have. Let me send 4 that side. This will become what? 4y is equal to x minus root 3 times root of 4 minus x square. Okay, this is what I have. Now let me take this side to the LHS. Let me send this to the RHS. Okay, so this will become what? Root 3 times square root of 4 minus x square is equal to x minus 4y. Now what I will do? Let me square on both sides. Squaring on both sides. On squaring on both sides, what I will get, friends? Squaring on both sides, this gives me root 3 into root 3 is 3. Square root of 4 minus x square is, it is 4 minus x square itself. This is what I have. Okay, this is x minus 4y whole square. X minus 4y whole square. X minus 4y whole square is what? X square, that is x square plus what is it? 16y square minus 2 4s are 8xy minus 8xy. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have, friends. Just a minute. All right. Okay, please have a look at it. So 3 into 4, so this will become 12 minus 3x square is equal to x square plus 16y square minus 8xy. This is what I have. So let me send everything to one side. Okay, this will become what? This will become 4x square, okay, 4x square plus 16y square, okay, minus 8xy, okay, minus 8xy. What is this that we have? What is it that we have? This is 12, correct? No, this is 12. If I set it this side, this will become, that 12 be that side only, this will be 12 itself. So here definitely I can divide everything by 4. So this will become what? X square plus 4y square minus 2xy is equal to 12. So x square, so here we are having x minus y whole square. So this term I want it in terms of x minus y whole square, correct? Now, so what I can do is I should do some modification. This is my star step where I do some modification. X square, if I need it in terms of x minus y whole square, I need y square minus 2xy, correct? No, so here I have y square, 1y square I have already taken. Remaining what is there? Out of 4y square, see, out of 4y square, 1y square I have already taken, remaining is 3y square. So let me put it as plus 3y square is equal to 12. So this entire thing is what, friends? X minus y whole square plus 3y square is equal to, if I divide by 4, this also I have to divide, correct? No, this will also become, this will become 3. So this will become what, friends? This will become 3 is equal to 3. Okay, this will become is equal to 3. This will become is equal to C 3. Okay, what they are asking us now? They are asking us to find. They are asking us to find what? X minus y whole square plus 3y square. X minus y square plus 3y square. That is what we got. Correct, na? So that is what we got here. So that is what we got. So this entire thing, the value will become equal to 3. That's it. Okay, the entire thing, the value we got it equal to 3. Clear, friends? This is how we got to solve this question. So the answer to this question is what? 3. Okay, here little bit of manipulation is required. Other than that, fairly, this everything is fairly simple. You know, if you have outside sine, inside if you have cos, you know how to convert to sine, because outside is sine means inside also it should be sine, or inside it is sine means outside also it should be sine, or inside cos means outside also it should be cos. That you know by the basics of inverse trigonometry. So using this triangle we can convert. Okay, clear? Now this basic manipulation if you do, definitely you will get the right answer to this question, which is answer is 3. Numerical value based question, 2nd April, second shift question. Okay, so first let me explain again. Y is equal to cos of pi by 3 plus cos inverse of x by 2, that is nothing but cos of a plus b, that is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b formula we applied, and we will get it in this form. Why we will get it? Okay, and we will get this equation like this, and then we will square on both sides, and squaring on both sides we will get it like this. We will divide throughout by 4, and dividing throughout by 4 we will get it equal to 3. Okay, now what they are asking you how to focus, always your focus should be what they are asking. Okay, not just focusing on what they have given, what they are asking is also important. So they are asking x minus y whole square. This in terms of x minus y whole square, see I am already having minus 2xy, x square is there, so definitely I need y square, but here I am having 4y square, I will take 1y square. So x square plus y, 1y square minus 2xy, out of 4 1y square is removed means another 1y square is plus 3y square. So plus 3y square is written outside. Okay, so we will get it as what? Equal to 3. We will get it as what? Equal to. Otherwise you can take this and simplify this, you will get it in this form. You will get it in this form. So that will be equal to this itself. So that will be equal to 3. Clear? Clear? Got it? Understood? Abdu, got it? Understood, Abdu? Clear? If you have doubt, kindly post. Alright friends, let us go to the next question, friends. So please do take the screenshot of this question, highly useful for you, this solution. Okay, see these steps and all, this formula and all I need not write. As JEE Mains student, definitely you should be knowing this formula, but still I have written, it will show that it caters to the needs of every student who are just starting off. For them also it should be useful. Alright friends, I hope it is clear. Kindly take the screenshot and solve it by yourself whenever you are free. Fine friends, let us move to the next question. Look at this. So 4th April question, first shift. So what is the question that they have given? They have given, consider the principal values of inverse trigonometry function. Consider the principal values. Okay, let us consider principal values only. Sin inverse of root 3 by 2x plus half into root of 1 minus x square, okay, where x ranges between minus 1 by 2 to 1 by root 2, okay, is equal to what? So they are asking us to find the value of sin inverse of root 3 by 2 x plus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x square. This is what they are asking us to find. So see here friends, if I take, okay, let me modify this and write it. Okay, there I can take it like this also. Let me write it as sin inverse of x into root 3 by 2x. First let me write the x terms, root of 1 minus x square into 1 by 2. What I did here, just simple modification. Instead of writing root 3 by 2 times x, I wrote x times root 3 by 2, root of 1 minus x square into 1 by 2. Now focus here. So if you see here, if I write sin a is equal to x, if sin a is equal to x, then definitely cos a will be equal to what? Cos a will be equal to root of 1 minus x square, correct? Cos a will be equal to what? Root of 1 minus x square, correct? So see here friends, so here if I take this as, see here, this is sin a, Okay, let this be cos A, sin A, let this be cos B, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to cos A, this will be sin B. Okay, so sin inverse of what is this? Sin inverse of sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is, so this is nothing but equal to what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is nothing but equal to what? That is sin inverse of sin of A plus B, sin of A plus B, correct? So sin inverse of sin theta is theta itself. So this will become what? A plus B, correct? Where A is equal to what? What is the value of A here? So sin A is equal to x. A is equal to what? A will be equal to sin inverse of x. A will be equal to sin inverse of x. Okay. Now cos B, or let me take sin B only. Okay. So here it is B is there. Okay. Cos B is equal to root 3 by 2, or if you want in terms of sin only, let us take. Okay. We want the value of B. Sin B is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Sin B is equal to 1 by 2. Sin B is equal to 1 by 2 means, okay, here sin B is equal to 1 by 2 means, so B is equal to what? Sin inverse of 1 by 2. So instead of B, what I can write? Plus sin inverse of 1 by 2. But see here, sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of 1 by 2 is nothing but what? As per principal value branches, sin inverse of 1 by 2 when you will get? You will get it when it is pi by 6. Okay. So the answer is what? Very simple, sin inverse of x plus pi by 6. Such questions are also being asked in JEE Mains. Such questions you have to find out and solve it. Such questions you shouldn't leave, because your competitors will be solving such easy questions also. So kindly don't leave these such questions. So this will be equal to what? Pi by 6 plus sin inverse of x, that is option C is the right answer, friends. Option C is the right answer to this question. Clear? Option C is the right answer to this question. This is how you got to solve this question. Otherwise here only you can do. So this is x is there, so root 3 by 2 in terms of sin, it is nothing but what? It is nothing but sin pi by 3, this is cos x. Otherwise no, let us use this formula only, not this formula. That same approach which we followed we can use. Okay, using this approach you can easily solve this question. Using this approach you can definitely easily solve this question, friends. Clear? If sin A is equal to x, cos A is equal to root of 1 minus x square. Okay, let us use this. So this is what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Definitely here we always see the questions which we solved till now, most of the formulas that we are using is compound angles formula and also basics of trigonometric identities. Correct? No? Trigonometric identities and ratios and compound angles formulas, based on that we have solved these questions. Clear? So kindly take a screenshot of this question. Fine. Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question, which is given the value of cot inverse of square root of 1 plus tan square 2 minus 1 by tan 2 minus cot inverse of square root of 1 plus tan square 1 by 2 plus 1 by tan of half is equal to what? Is equal to what? This is 8th April second shift question. Okay, fine. So definitely see here 1 plus tan square, here also 1 plus tan square. So 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but what? 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but equal to secant square theta. Correct? No? 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. So let me write down that. So this will become what? So they have given square root also. I will write square root also. This will become what? Secant theta, or let me write it as mod secant theta. So what I will get here? So see here, friends, this will become what? Cot inverse of, okay, whatever is inside. So 1 plus tan square 2, this will become mod of, secant 2, okay, secant 2 minus 1 by what is that I have? I have tan 2, okay, tan 2. This what that I have, okay. Now next thing, minus cot inverse of what is that I have? So this will be cot inverse of square root of 1 plus tan square 1 by 2. This will be mod of secant 1 by 2, minus what is that I have? Minus or plus, that is plus 1 divided by what is that? Tan of 1 by 2, okay, tan of 1 by 2. So now if you compare this, mod of secant to mod of secant of definitely this will be negative. Okay, this will be negative and this will be positive. Okay, if you compare, okay, this will be negative and this will be positive. Now this will become what? This will become cot inverse of minus secant 2 minus 1 divided by tan 2 minus cot inverse of secant 1 by 2 plus 1 by tan 1 by 2. Okay. Now let me write these terms, secant and tan, in terms of sin and cos. How I can write it? Secant 2 I can write it as what? So cot inverse of, if I can take minus outside, this will become what? This will become plus 1. Okay, minus secant 2 plus 1, minus if I take it outside, this will become minus of secant 2 plus 1. Secant in terms of cos I can write it. So this will become what? 1 by cos 2. So this will become 1 plus cos 2 by cos 2. I have taken the LCM directly. So this will become what? Denominator is what? Denominator is tan 2. I can write it in terms of sin and cos as sin 2 by cos 2. Okay, sin 2 by cos 2. Cos 2 I can cancel. Let me keep it like this, minus cot inverse of, what do I have? Secant half. That is, in terms of cos, if I write it, this will become 1 plus cos half divided by cos half. This is tan half. I can write it in terms of sin and cos as sin half divided by cos half. Correct now? So cos half I can cancel. So I will be left with what? I will be left with, now let me write the next steps. So cot inverse of, what do I have? 1 plus cos 2, 1 plus cos theta, that is nothing but cos 2 means 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta is nothing but equal to what, friends? 1 plus cos theta is nothing but equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. So that is nothing but what? 2 cos square theta by 2 is 2 by 2 divided by sin 2. Sin 2 can be written as what? Sin 2 means sin theta. Sin theta can be written as what? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So I can write this as what? 2 sin 2 by 2 cos 2 by 2. I am writing for your understanding. Otherwise directly I can cancel and write it. Okay. Minus cot inverse of, this is what? 1 plus cos half. Cos half can be written as what? 2 cos square theta by 2, that is 2 cos square 1 by 2 divided by 2. 1 by 2, let me write it neatly. So this will become 1 by 2 divided by 2. 1 by 2 divided by 2 divided by sin of, can be written as what? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So this will become what? 2 sin 1 by 2 divided by 2 into cos of 1 by 2 divided by 2. Okay. Now let me write it here. See, 2 by 2 will become 1, 2 by 2 will become 1, 2 by 2 will become 1. 1 by 2 by 2 will become 1 by 4, 1 by 2 by 2 will become 1 by 4, 1 by 2 by 2 will become 1 by 4. So this will become what, friends? 2 and 2 I can cancel here, this 2 and this 2 I can cancel here. I have what? Cot inverse of, I have cos square 1 instead of cos square, and I will write it as cos 1 into cos 1. For my simplification I will explain why. So this will become what, friends? Let me write it in a small way so that I can use the space judiciously. So this is cot inverse of cos 1 into cos 1 divided by, what is this? Sin 2 by 2, 2 by 2 it will become sin 1 into cos 1 minus cot inverse of cos square 1 by 4, right? That I can write it as cos 1 by 4 into cos 1 by 4 divided by sin 1 by 4 into cos 1 by 4 into cos 1 by 4. This is what I have. Okay. Now see here, cos 1 I can cancel, cos 1 by 4 I can cancel. I will be left with what? Cos by sin. Cos by sin is nothing but equal to what, friends? Cot. So cot inverse of cot 1 minus cot inverse of, what is that I have? Cot inverse of, just a minute, cot inverse of, what is that? Cot 1 by 4, cot 1 by 4. Now you have to understand one thing here. Here minus is there, that we forgot. Here minus is there, that we forgot. So this will be minus here. Okay. This will be minus here also. This will become minus cot. Okay. This will become minus cot. Okay. So minus cos 1 into minus cos 1, this will become minus cot 1. So cot inverse of minus theta. So we know that, cot inverse of minus theta is nothing but equal to, it is not minus cot minus of cot inverse of theta. It is pi minus. I told you Trimurti trick in our concept classes. In our concept classes, I told you the Trimurti trick. There I told you sin inverse, cosec inverse and tan inverse behave similarly. Similarly, cos inverse, secant inverse and cot inverse behave similarly. So, negative of inverse trigonometric functions, cot inverse of minus theta, cot inverse of minus theta is equal to cot inverse of minus theta is equal to pi minus, please be careful, pi minus cot inverse of theta. Pi minus cot inverse of theta. Please keep this in mind. Highly important. Okay, don't do the mistake. Okay, you have to know cot inverse of minus theta is pi minus cot inverse of theta. So this will become what, friends? Minus is there. So this will become pi minus cot inverse of cot 1 minus cot inverse of cot 1 by 4. Now cot inverse of cot 1 is what? 1. Pi minus 1 minus cot inverse of cot 1 by 4 is what? This is 1 by 4. Okay, this is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. Now, so pi minus, this is what? This will give me pi minus, if I take LCM for 4 minus 1, this will become minus 4 minus 1, this will become 5 by 4. Okay, the answer is what? Pi minus 5 by 4. The answer is what? Pi minus 5 by 4. That is option D is the right answer, friends. That is option D is the right answer to this question. Perfectly right answer to this question is option D. Clear? So first, what did we do? 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta, but it is under square root. So put the square root, so we will get it as secant theta. Let us put it under modulus sign. So we will get it as secant mod 2 minus 1. This is secant, this is mod secant 2 minus 1, mod secant half plus 1. So this is negative, this is positive. So this we wrote it in terms of sin and cos. Okay, secant also and also tan also. Okay. So on conversion we will get it as 1 plus cos 2. This is we will get it as 1 plus cos half. 1 plus cos theta is what? 2 cos square theta by 2. Similarly here also 2 cos square theta by 2. So sin theta is what? Sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Here also. So here we are using what? Half angle formulas. Okay, and simplification we will get this. Okay, this you can do. So cot inverse of minus cot 1, cot inverse of cot 1 by 4. Here you should be very careful. It is cot inverse of minus cot theta. Cot inverse of minus cot theta is not minus cot inverse of theta. This is pi minus cot inverse of theta. Okay, pi minus cot inverse of theta. I am stressing again and again so that here you will do the mistake. Okay, that is why, so that you don't do the mistake I am telling you. Okay, so that you don't do this mistake I am telling you. Why I am stressing? Because here you will do the mistake. So please don't do the mistake. Please keep this in mind. Cot inverse of minus theta is what? Pi minus cot inverse of theta. So this is what? Pi minus cot inverse of cot 1 minus cot inverse of cot 1 by 4. On simplification we will get it as pi minus 5 by 4. This is 8th April, second shift. Okay, calculatively little intensive but conceptually simple. Fine. Please take a screenshot of this question, friends. Please take a screenshot of this question. Kindly take the screenshot of this question. Highly useful for you. Okay, friends. Let us move to the next one. Please have a look at this question. Kindly have a look at this question. The sum of the infinite series, that means it is up to infinite series, cot inverse of 7 by 4, cot inverse of 19 by 4, cot inverse of 39 by 4, cot inverse of 67 by 4. So everywhere the denominator is 4. So no need to worry about the denominator. In the numerator what we are getting? 7, 19, 39, okay, 67. Okay, what is the difference? This is 12, this is 20, this is 28. So the difference is what? Difference is 8 here, here also 8. So we got the constant difference. So here we are using what? Method of difference. We can use method of difference method. Okay, method of difference trick. Method of difference trick. Okay, method of difference. This is not method of differentiation. This is method of difference. This is from sequence and series. So this question is a combination of inverse trigonometry and also sequence and series. Okay, some people can term this question as a question from sequence and series. Some people can put it in inverse trigonometry chapter also. I put it in trigonometry, not a problem. So this question was asked in 4th April. Okay, second shift. Okay, so here we are having by method of difference. Those who watch sequence and series, you will know how to solve this. Okay, so this one I can use to find my an. So an will become equal to what? An will become equal to 7 plus 12 times n minus 1 into n minus 1 divided by 1 factorial divided by 1 factorial divided by 1 factorial, okay, plus 1 factorial plus 8 times n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 2 factorial, okay, 2 factorial. So 2 ones are 2 fours I can do. So this gives me an is equal to what? This gives me an is equal to, see here, this gives me an is equal to, this gives me an is equal to 7 plus 12n minus 12, 7 plus 12n minus 12 plus 4 times, this is what? 4n into n is n square, 4n square, okay, 4n into n is n square minus, this is 4n into n is 4n square, okay, minus 4, this is 4n minus 4, 4n into n is n square, okay. Next what do we have? 4n into n is n square minus 4, this is 4n into minus 2 is minus 8n, minus 8n. Now I have minus 4 into n is minus 4n, minus 8 into n is minus 4n, minus into minus plus 2, minus into minus is plus, 4 into 2 is 8. This is what we have. Now let us simplify this. 12n, 8n minus 4n is minus 12n. This will get cancelled. Okay. So this will become what? An is equal to 4n square. What is that? 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 minus 12 is 3. 4n square. This is what you have. 4n square plus 3. Okay. An is equal to 4n square plus 3. Now they are asking us to find sum of infinite number of terms. So but an is not just this. This entire thing. Understand? This entire thing I have to divide by 4. Correct? No. This entire thing I have to divide by 4 also. Okay, this is what an I got for numerator. So this entire thing I have to divide by 4. Okay, this entire thing I have to divide by 4. So this entire thing I have to divide by 4 because here 4 is there in the denominator. So this will become what? An is equal to 4n square plus 3 divided by 4. Okay, let me separate and divide it. I will get it as what? N square plus 3 by 4. N square plus 3 by 4. So an is equal to n square plus 3 by 4 I have. Okay, an is equal to n square plus 3 by 4 I have. Now we have to find sum of infinite number of terms means, so an is equal to n square plus 3 by 4. Actually this should be not just this one. So this should become an is equal to cot inverse of. Here also it should be cot inverse of 4n square plus 3 by 4. If I separate and divide it, I will get it as what? N square plus 3 by 4. Cot inverse of. So sum of infinite number of terms means summation of n running from 1 to infinity. This is what? Cot inverse of n square plus 3 by 4. Or in terms of tan, what I can write? In terms of tan, I can write it as summation of n running from 1 to infinity tan inverse of 1 by n square plus 3 by 4. 1 by n square plus 3 by 4. Okay, 1 by n square plus 3 by 4. Understand one thing. If I want it in terms of tan inverse, definitely inside I want what? I want it in terms of tan inverse of A plus tan inverse of B, or tan inverse of A minus tan inverse of B. Correct? No. So what I can do here? N square plus 3 by 4. This 3 by 4, see here friends, this 3 by 4 can be written as what? 1 minus 1 by 4. Correct? No, 1 minus 1 by 4. Let me put it here. So this will become what? Summation of n running from 1 to infinity tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus n square minus 1 by 4, n square minus 1 by 4. Now look at this. This is a square minus b square, that can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So this will become what? Summation of n running from 1 to infinity, okay, tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus n minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 by 2. This is what I have. Now in the numerator, I should write it in terms of the denominator. So what I can write? The numerator I can write it as what, friends? Summation of n running from 1 to infinity tan inverse of bigger minus smaller. So, n plus 1 by 2 minus n minus 1 by 2. So, what I will get? N and n will get cancelled, plus of minus into minus is plus of, half plus half will become 1. So, numerator is 1 itself, not a problem for us, divided by 1 plus n minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 by 2. So, this is nothing but what? This is nothing but which form? So, this is nothing but which form, friends? So, this is nothing but tan inverse of a minus b by 1 plus ab. So, this is nothing but what, friends? This is nothing but equal to n running from 1 to infinity, tan inverse of what is that I have? N plus 1 by 2, correct? N plus 1 by 2, tan inverse of n plus 1 by 2 minus tan inverse of n minus 1 by 2. This is what I have. Tan inverse of n plus 1 by 2 by tan inverse of n minus 1 by 2. Okay, this is what I have. Clear? Tan inverse of n plus 1 by 2 by tan inverse of AB, correct? No, 1 plus. So, tan inverse of A minus tan inverse of B. This is what I have. N plus 1 by 2 by n minus 1 by 2. Now, see here, friends. Oh, bigger minus smaller. So, see here, this will be bigger. This will be a bigger term. So, here what do you have? Tan inverse of infinity. Here what I should put? Here I should put 1. So, this will become what? This will become tan inverse of infinity plus half is tan inverse of infinity itself. Tan inverse of infinity itself minus what is that I have here? Here tan inverse of what is that I have? So, this is what? Tan inverse of what is that I have? Let me see. Should be 1 plus. So, fine, this is fine. So, tan inverse of if I put 1 minus 1 by 2 is half, tan inverse of half, tan inverse of half, this is what I have. Okay. Tan inverse of infinity is what, friends? That is nothing but pi by 2. Okay. So, what I will get here? I will get it as what? I will get it as the answer is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of half, pi by 2 minus tan inverse of half. See here. So, the answer to this question is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of half. Okay. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of half. See here, let us check once again, n square minus 1 by 4, n minus 1 by, this will be 1 plus. This is where you should be very careful here, this should be 1 plus. So, 1, this will be 1 minus n square minus 1 by 4, n square minus 1 by 4. Okay. Here it is plus is there, 1 plus n square minus 1 by 4, fine, this is done. So, pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 1 by 2, that is option C is the right answer, friends. Option C is the right answer. Okay, that is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 1 by 2. So, this is a combination of inverse trigo and also sequence and series. By method of difference, we will get the a n term. Okay, I will take 4 outside, this 4 and 4 will get cancelled, denominator n square plus 3 by 4. Okay, so summation of n running from 1 to infinity cot inverse of n square plus 3 by 4. In terms of tan, this will become 1 by. So, this 3 by 4, my simplification, I will write it as 1 minus 1 by 4. Then only I can get inside in terms of tan inverse of a minus b or tan inverse of a plus b. So, on further simplification, I will get it as 1 by 1 plus n minus 1 by 2 plus n plus into 1 minus 1 by 1 plus n minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 by 2. So, numerator I should write it as what? Bigger minus smaller. Bigger is what? N plus 1 by 2. Smaller is what? N minus 1 by 2. So, n and n will get cancelled. Plus of minus into minus is plus. Again, it will become half plus half. It will become 1. So, on simplification, see, this will become n plus 1 by 2. That's it. So, on simplification, the trick what I am using is, this is tan inverse of A minus tan inverse of B. That is what I did. Okay, the bigger value is this one. So, this will become what, friends? For bigger value, you have to put infinity. For smaller value, you have to put this one. So, tan inverse of infinity is pi by 2. Smaller value 1 minus 1 by 2. This will become what? Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of half. That is option C is the right answer to this question, friends. Option C is the right answer to this question. I hope it is clear to all of you. All right. You can take a screenshot of this question. So, this is how seemingly difficult question can be solved very easily by combination of various concepts, that is inverse trigo and also sequence and series. Clear, friends? This is a miscellaneous or mixed concept question. Okay. So, this is how you got to solve this question. I explained it again. So, let us revisit the previous questions. So let us recapitulate. So this was a fairly simple question. So directly you have to convert cos in terms of sine, and you will get the quadratic equation. T you will get it as 3 by 5. Sin square theta you will get, similarly you will get cos square theta. These are reciprocal relation. By putting the values and simplification you will get it as 2 by 5. Next, what we did, this is x in terms of tan, y is also given in terms of tan. This is tan of a plus b, here also tan of a plus b. On simplification you will get the value of tan here, one value of tan, another value of tan. So both are the values of tan. So equating you will get a equation, and you compare this equation with the equation that you get, and you will get the values of coefficients, that is alpha, beta, gamma. So alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square you will get it, and you will get it as 75. This is 7th April question. Next one, see here, cos of pi by 3 plus cos inverse of x by 2, that is cos of a plus b formula we have to use cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and using this here the most important thing is you will get it as sin of cos inverse of x by 2. Here you put the triangle, you will get it in terms of sin inverse, sin of sin inverse of something. Okay. So on solving this you will get it as y is equal to 4y is equal to this equation. So you will take this side and further manipulation, and what you will do, you will do squaring on both sides. Here you will get it in terms of this, divided by 4 throughout, you will get it like this, but you want x minus y whole square. So 1 y square I will take it, remaining y square I will keep it as 3 plus 3y square. So that is what they are asking. So x minus y whole square plus 3y square is equal to 3. Numerical value based question. This is 2nd April. They have asked. The answer is 3. This is fairly simple. This is sin inverse of sin of a plus b formula we have to use. So sin inverse of sin of a plus b is a plus b. We will get a as what? A as sin inverse of x, and b as sin inverse of 1 by 2, that is pi by 6. Clear? Very simple. Next one. So here calculated intensive but conceptually simple. So square root of 1 plus tan square theta, that is 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. Square root of secant square theta, if I remove that I will write it as modulus of secant theta. So then similarly here, so secant mod of secant 2 is negative, mod of secant half is positive. Then you will convert secant into cos and tan into sin and cos, and you will use the half angle formula here. 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2, and sin theta you can write it as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and further simplification you get it in terms of cot. But here you should be very careful, it is cot inverse of minus theta, here it is cot inverse of positive theta, no problem. Cot inverse of minus theta is pi minus. So on further simplification you will get it as pi minus cot inverse of cot 1 minus cot inverse of cot 1 by 4. So pi minus 1 minus 1 by 4 you will get it as pi minus 5 by 4. That's it. So this is 8th April question. Next we did this question previously. First we use method of difference, find out the an, summation of infinite terms, you will get it like this, write it in terms of tan. So you modify to get it in terms of tan inverse of a minus tan inverse of b, you will get it. Then you use this trick, bigger to bigger, smaller to smaller, okay, which we used in sequence and series. So that is the reason I did sequence and series in the beginning. Okay, so you should understand the reason why I am using the correct order. So studying in order is also very important. That will help you to understand the concepts better. So it is what? Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 1 by 2. Clear? Alright friends, I will wind up now. Thank you. Let us meet in the Monday session. So tomorrow is Sunday, Monday session. So Sunday it is not the day for you to enjoy. Of course you can enjoy, you can take a rest, but please do revise whatever is done over the whole week. Okay. That's it friends, I will wind up. Let us meet Monday, that is day 10 of 100 days challenge for JEE Mains 2026. Alright friends, thank you, take care.